If your baby has been diagnosed with HIE or a subsequent CP diagnosis and you are in the middle of a legal case, there's a part of this process that can be extremely hard on families, and that is going to be the discussion of your baby's life expectancy. If your case goes to mediation, this is an issue that is more than likely going to come up, and you're going to have to deal with this. In one of our recent mediations, I saw just how tough this moment could be for families. We had already prepared the parents for it. They knew that this discussion, they knew that it was coming, but when the defense started arguing their position, it was still extremely difficult for them to hear that. Sitting there having to listen to lawyers debate about how long their baby might live was something that no parent should have to go through. But as painful as it is, this is a conversation that matters because it directly impacts the resources that will be available for your child's care moving into the future with everything. As a birth injury lawyer, I've been through these mediations many times. I know how difficult they can be, but I also know why this issue comes up and how we try to help families understand and approach something like this. In HIE and subsequent CP cases, life expectancy is a key factor in determining the cost of future medical care. The longer a child is expected to live, the greater the need for therapy, such as, in-home support, specialized equipment, and medical treatment. And that's why we have to fight to make sure that your child's needs are accounted for, that they are fully accounted for. Now, let's look at it from the other side, from the defense's perspective. The defense they'll take a different approach most of the time. They will argue that life expectancy is going to be shorter. And the reason that they will say this is simple. If they can convince the mediator that your child is not going to live as long, then the amount of compensation for future care is going to be reduced. That's pretty much their strategy in a nutshell. And this is why we will bring in medical experts such as life care planners and economists, other types of experts, so we can make sure that the mediation reflects the full and realistic picture of what your child is going to need, not just what the defense will want to pay for everything. And we also take the position that with better care and support, the chances of a better life will increase for the child. And that is what these cases are really about, securing the resources for your baby's needs to be able to have the best quality of life given their diagnosis. Now, I want to be clear about something with all of this. Every family is going to deal with this conversation in their own way. Some families will just want to power right on through it. Others will need time to process all of this. However you handle it, that is okay, because this is a delicate moment and it has to be approached with respect. But as tough as this part of the process is, families do get through it. And when it's handled the right way, it can become another step in having to advocate for your child's future. You don't have to accept the defense's view of your child's life. We fight for the resources that your baby is going to need for as long as they are going to need them. Again, if you have any other questions about your baby's HIE, brain injury at birth, or subsequent CP diagnosis, if you have any of these types of questions from a medical legal perspective, don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. You can find out more information about me in my profile. If you're on certain apps, you can just send me a DM and we can chat about what you have going on. Or you could just wait and just watch the picture that follows the end of this video. All right, that's going to be it for this afternoon's quick educational video. Have a great day, everybody.